Hi everyone. I decided to try a different app for part two. Sorry about that. It's one I've used before and kind of didn't like, but I'm going to try it again. Let's see. Woo! Look at that. It still may shake. Which is a totally different problem. Okay, when last we were together, I was working on the background of the map page in the Europa book. It may still be a problem. It's really a learning experience to do videos. So I do appreciate your patience as I learn. And please, you have any advice, any tips, tidbits, anything, just let me know. I'll appreciate it. All right. So I was working on the background here in the water. I say it's a background, it's just the water part. And I was using ocean blue in the mark art set. Now you can use any oceany blue color that you have. In Prisma, there's not really a perfect match. It's almost a little bit between an aqua color and non-photo blue. See if I can get this. Yeah, there's the non-photo blue. And maybe a little bit of peacock blue. I'm not sure. It might be a little dark. Let's see. And even in the, what's it called? It's gone around here. Black Widows, Denim and Ocean. Woo! May not be exact either. But, you know, I was just trying to see if I couldn't get some one-to-one color conversions. But so if you didn't have the mark arts, you could use something else. All right, the first thing I did was I used this ocean blue, or sorry, ocean blue, number 40, and I went over that in a light layer. Remember I talked about light layers before, that if you do a light layer and you don't like it, it's much easier to erase. And also, light layers help you, help you to layer, build your layers. If you want to add some different colors, there's a lot of layer building when it comes to really oily pencils, like the Faber-Castell, even the Brutfuner squares and the Brutfuner macaroons. And the mark arts are a little bit of a oily pencil too, so there's some layering there. That they build on each other. You can kind of do that with Prismas, even though they're softer, if you're very light touch, but they tend to be really great at blending together completely. Unlike oils, they blend in layers, so it's real different. Sorry to ramble on about that. I thought I would just take this color and try not to shake the camera too much. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, hey, the light looks better anyway. Okay, and come along near the shore and just put, now I've already got a layer there, so just put a darker layer next to it there. So I'm pressing a little harder, and then come into the side. I'm going from a medium pressure to a light pressure, so to kind of blend it in with a little further out into C, as it were. And there are many ways that you can do this. Mine is not the only way. I've learned so much from others online on the videos here on YouTube. It's just wonderful. Keep looking for the style of colors that you like, and learn from them the way you like, or you can just try all the colorists, and just have fun. Some people like that. I got a little bit here in this. This is my AF matte. I like this. I've had this a while now, and it works really well. And I would not recommend something that I hadn't used myself, at least for a little while. And this I've used, gosh, when did I buy this? Probably late winter, maybe. They come in a set of 2 also, but it's real good. I like that. So I don't know if you can see, I'm blended in a little more with that. Now we're going to come out a little bit more. Okay, so I've done that. I'm going to go here. Just a little bit out. I'll probably get darker and darker because I haven't pushed all the way. This is like Prismacolor in that you don't have to push very hard and you get lots of pigment coming out. So I really like that. So yeah, I haven't gone as dark as I could. And I may not go as dark as I could. I kind of wanted the water to be light, so the land stuff would kind of pop off the page. I may do the browns and greens for the ground more muted, because I want the elements to come off the page and be bold. Whoa, sorry about that. Okay. Here's an example of another way to do this, and I don't know if I'll do this anywhere else, but we'll give it a try. You can start with a heavier hand here. I'm still not going all the way, just medium. And then as I go back and forth out to the water, then I get lighter handed. So you create a blend there. Okay. So what's next? Okay, I'm just gonna, I keep saying okay. Everybody's got their little phrases they say, I noticed. Okay, now we're just gonna go a little darker here. And you see I'm even using a different technique here. I'm doing circles. I'm not sure why I switched. It just seemed natural to do. And try not to be too upset at yourself for going over the lines, because it'll be okay. You can always erase. If you don't have an electric eraser, There are others like this one. It's a square eraser. I feel like I'm on Shopping Network or something. Anyway, it's a square one, and I like it. I used it in my drawing back in the fall when I was doing a drawing class. And then this one is the zero. Sorry, where is it? Whoop, there it is. The Mono Zero. This is really a good one. I've also used this for a while. The only thing that bothers me about it or bugs me is that, you know, it just gets, I don't know, you know, you erase a little bit and then some comes off. Even if you don't have any of these erasers, you just maybe have a regular pencil eraser. It may not get it all off, and usually none of these ever get it all off either, but they can get it off enough. I tried this recently, and so I'm still thinking about that one, if that's good or not. But anyway, what I'm just telling you is use what you have, you know. Don't feel like you have to go out, rush out and get something. I think that's kind of what I would do differently if, let me sharpen that up, if I started all over with the knowledge I have. You know, it works so much nicer when you sharpen it. I would go, well, one thing I do is I would just go straight to the good stuff and not fool around with some of these giant sets, although they're fun. I don't have a ton of sets, okay, I really don't. But I may not get a couple sets that I have. So if I could tell someone, I would say start with a small set of really good pencils, if that's kind of the way you want to go. And when you start with a smaller set, you're not spending a ton of money. I do like the big sets, like the 180 stuff. I really do like them. I like all the color options. But yeah, and look for deals. Always look for deals. That needs to be the slogan of my channel, is always look for deals. I'm always saying it. That and okay. And so, all right. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just adding darker shade as I go. And this may be the only dark that I want. This, I call it background, this portion of the picture to be. This is the darkest I want it. I might not even come back with anything darker, like the Aegean blue is kind of neat. I might do that in some places, some like right in here in the back or something, but so you get the idea. We're just going a little darker and then coming out more with a lighter hand toward the middle or further out into the sea. You can do that with this one. I'd probably darken. I wouldn't darken right next to it. Just kind of come out like this. And then maybe go a little darker here. And I like these little waves. So I'll probably darken those up too. And that's all I would really do. And when I was done with that part, I was thinking of going in with one of the Brutfuner macarons, um, Horizon Blue. If you have that, you can use one of the lighter colors from well, any set you have, just a lighter blue. And then I thought I would let's see, start kind of in the middle of that medium and then come out and do the same thing where I get a lighter hand as I go further out. If you ever watch My Colorful Country Life, she's where I learned this part. Well, actually others have done it too, but she uses like 10 pencils. She probably used 10 pencils on this background, and it just, all her stuff just makes this beautiful, beautiful blend. And I really enjoy watching her videos. So I'm just coming out here a little further with, now you see I'm going all the way to the edge on that, but one reason I use the lighter color on top of this other one, the ocean blue, and you can see that there, that looks really dark in this, but it's not as dark as that. Let me see, you can kind of see it, it's not as dark. We all know the camera plays a trick with some of that, but anyway, it's a good way to fill in the little white spots so you can see through your paper. That's where the tooth is, and it blends the back. I keep saying back, but anyway, it blends what you've already put down. When you go in with a lighter color, it helps to blend that, so it blends away some of those marks. And I'm really going light here when I go into this. I may keep adding more layers of. Have any of you run into this before, where there's some kind of strange something in the paper? It could be a line, it could be a symbol, and they think, what? And it really messes up the picture, especially, see that right there? Especially if it's a symbol. That's not a symbol. I'm going to come over here and actually go into the dark. Yeah, yep. I'll probably go into the dark here. I didn't want so much to do that here because the dark was so dark. I didn't want to not have the dark, but I can always go back over it. I never know what I'm going to do or say. I try all different kinds of things, so, and that's the fun of coloring. One of the fun things is you can try all kinds of neat things, fun things, different ways of doing things on here. How many times can I say things? And it's relaxing. I mean, I feel like I'm falling asleep again because I'm just rubbing this pencil. I'm going, no. Something that I forget to do when I start doing this, just, whoa, that was, hello, Fibro. That's what Another colorist says, she goes, hello, Pyro. Anyway, I need to remember to flip the pencil. So you see how that tip is? It's slanted like that. It just wears down faster, and you've got to I can't even think of the word. That's another part of fibro. Isn't that nice? Sharpen it. You don't have to sharpen it as much. If you keep flipping the pencil over, you'll see them do that. They'll do like this, and then and there's not really, you know, any measured like half turn, a quarter turn, whatever. It's just you just move, flip it, and that keeps the tip sharpened. Okay, so you see what I'm going here with this. I'm going to have it darker around the land areas and just a little bit around the water, around the islands and different things out here. And you can see that Rita Berman, who drew this book, or wrote this book, she gave us a little hint here that this would be a darker area. And that's always nice to have that guide, especially if you're new to coloring. You think, what? How do I color this? I was going to tell you too that some colors, probably all of them, not just this one, you can get a lot of different shades out of a pencil. You can, here's a very light hand on this ocean blue, okay, and then you can push a little harder, and then you can push really hard, and anything in between. Even just right there, you get 3. Let's see if I can make something in between here. A little bit. Yeah. So then you can dart and down to light. And some people swatch this way so that they know what the range of that color is. That's kind of cool. How many minutes have we been on now? I don't want to make this too long. Mainly I'm just giving you a little bit of how I'm doing this. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit of that Aegean color, but I want to make it sharp. And I'm going to go back over here, see how that works. Well, oh, I'm so sorry. Going in the thing. You weren't in the little square. Well, I kind of like what that dark is doing there. Kind of like that. So now I'll go back with the ocean blue. kind of come out a little further, just a little bit, and then back with my horizon blue. I think this horizon blue is a lot like one of the really light blues, powder cloud and sky blue light, one of those. So that's kind of neat. Not sure what I'll do with that, if that's supposed to be a cloud or what. Yeah, I was gonna go. This is the ocean blue again. Kind of go with that. Kind of like that. And I can blend out from there a little. I just got these Brutfuner macaroons, so I'm just trying to figure out well, not figure out, but just starting to play with them. Okay, so yeah, and I will do that over the whole deal. If I was doing a live stream, I would probably do the whole thing, but I really haven't found a good slot for a live stream yet. If y'all have any ideas about that, that would be great. Yeah, I'll probably do some more dark here. And then the next time I do part 3, then I'll have that done where I've got the dark in. So I'm just trying to keep it simple, which is kind of a challenge for me, as I always complicate things. Anyhow, if you have any questions, just ask me in the comments. You got any suggestions, please help me with whatever you got, and tell me if my lighting's okay, and what you would like to talk about, what you'd like for me to talk about, if anything. Maybe just shut up and color. I don't know. Anyhow, I will see y'all later. Thank you for watching. Bye.